Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcoring Guides, bringing my run for Metroid Zero Mission on hard, no item upgrades. Today we are doing part 10 entitled Varia Suit. So last time we got the high jump, so now we can finally make our way up here. Of course there are, I think there's places where you can technically get away without having high jump, like you could just wall jump, single, wall jump your way across things and what have you. And even for like a room like this, I think you could probably technically get away with that too if you just run into the lava, but I don't know. I still like having high jump just regardless, just because of the fact that, well, it's nice, and two, I get spring ball with it, which I still find. I've said that before, but I do actually kind of like that aspect of high jump, that you just get it with it. You get high jump with it regardless. You know what's funny about me bombing that one section? I don't know what it is. I always think to myself, like, I have to bomb that one spot, because if I don't bomb that one spot, there's got to be something there. Like, every time. I do that every time. And I don't know what it is. It never changes. There's nothing new there, ever. There's never going to be nothing new there, ever. I don't know why I keep checking, but I keep doing that like an idiot. So, for those that are curious, why do I keep checking that shit? That's why. Because I always think there's going to be something hiding. Something in the center room every time. Also, not gonna lie, having the game kind of lag out actually does kind of help a little bit. It helps me with my timing and figuring things out. Funny enough, I've never 100% this game, and there's a good reason why. One, I didn't really know that I could go back. All these years of playing Zero Mission, I did not know that you could go back with a fully powered suit. I thought, like, what the fuck, that's it? I had an idea that you probably could, but I never checked it. I didn't know how to do it, so I just gave up. Now that I kind of have an idea of how you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to power bomb a certain wall to get out of it. Now that I know it, I still don't really want to attempt even 100% in general, because, my god, the later half of the, like, it's an extra fucking third of the game, just getting that extra 100%, when you go back to, Zevis and stuff. It's like, god fucking damn, dude, like, there's just too much shit. Way too much shit to pick up. It's ridiculous. And I'll admit that I think this is, I haven't done it yet, but I can definitely tell this would be one of the most annoying Metroid games to 100%. Outside of, like, Metroid Prime 2, because fuck Metroid Prime 2. I like Metroid Prime 2 to an extent, but don't get that wrong, okay? I only like it for certain parts of it. And other than that, I hate almost about everything else Metroid Prime 2 stands for. Basically, the light dark section shit, the Sparta Ball boss fight, God, just fuck that shit, man. Just fuck all that shit. The lack of beams, too. Like, you only get 3 beams the entire game. It's like, god damn, man. Technically, you only realistically get 2, because the third beam just ends up being both of them combined together. The final boss was fine. It's just that, I don't know, like I said, there's just parts of it I just really do not like. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, or why I'm thinking this way is where I'm supposed to be going. I think I was just double checking to make sure if I was, if there's anything else I needed to do real quick before I go in here, but yeah, anyway, Metroid Prime 2 has a cool aesthetic to it, at least. It definitely has, like, that, it definitely looks very cool, but it also doesn't look very Metroid-esque either. Which is the thing that I praise Metroid Prime 1 for a lot, is Metroid Prime 1 feels and looks like a Metroid game. But then something about Metroid Prime 2 and even 3, it just, like, it doesn't really feel or look like Metroid to me at all anymore. And Hunters, I don't really care much for Hunters either, but I do kind of like parts of Hunters. I do like the Hunters themselves. I think that's cool. And it's kind of neat that, with Metroid Prime 4, we're getting Silex. He's coming back, which he's been teased for, like, fucking 2 games now, so at this point, you think he would show up. Metroid Prime 3 and Federation Force is where I believe that those were the only games that teased him in. I never even beat Federation Force, actually. I've just seen the ending thing, and I'm like, okay. I do have Federation Force, but I never did beat it. And unfortunately, I cannot download the Blast Ball multiplayer thing that was standalone on the 3DS, but I do actually have the game itself, so I'm thinking that even if I have the game, I think you can technically still technically own it, because I wanted to own every Metroid game that every official Metroid game that I could. And I think, like, out of all things, I believe that Blast Ball itself, like, that standalone multiplayer thing, I think... Well, it's too late to get it now anyway, but I do believe that was just, like, if you don't actually own the game, you can play it that way. Which, I'm going to look that up after to make sure. But, yeah, here we go. We have Varia Suit. You get extra defense. Which you would think, like, Gravity Suit would be the only one that would do that, because a lot of the time, Gravity Suit is the only one that realistically does that. But, no. Well, and the fact that you can protect yourself in lava, that's Gravity Suit. And I believe Varia Suit just lets you protect yourself inside of acid, more so than lava. So, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we get extra defense, and we can run through hot areas, we can run through acid, that kind of thing. You get the idea. It's Varia Suit. What do you expect? Gravity Suit doesn't come until much later in the game, which is kind of dumb because Gravity Suit is my favorite suit of all the Metroid games to get. However, of course, in terms of actual suit design, like, if we're talking about just what Metroid game has the best suit, I say Dread. Anyway, that's it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for some more Metroid Zero Missions. So as always, take care, everybody.